Well, hello, and welcome back to yet another live. Hopefully, I don't have to keep saying the word janky because hopefully it's going to just work itself out. It looks like I'm a little crooked, but guess what? We move. Now, hopefully, everybody's going to be able to find this live because I did have to reschedule it because, as you guys know, this was originally scheduled for last Monday. But I was feeling a little bit under the weather, so we wound up moving it to today, which is interesting as it is because it was a busy week, as I'm sure it was for all of you. I can't really read the comments, so as you guys know, you can't see Aaron, but you can certainly feel him. He will be yelling out comments to me so that I can make sure that I respond and acknowledge all of you wonderful people. I do think I saw some comments coming in, babe. What's going on?
Let's see. Jimmy Barnes in the house.
You gotta be louder, baby. I can't hear you.
Jimmy Barnes.
JB.
In the house.
JB. Thank you for coming, JB. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody who swings by and everybody who watches us in the replay. If you didn't already read the title, today I'm going to be doing our fall front door wreath with you guys live. So this should be interesting because for those of you who've been following me for a while, you know that wreaths aren't necessarily my thing. So this is literally me making the fourth wreath, pretty much, that I've ever made in my life, live with you guys. So feel free to chit chat with me. Feel free to tell me what you guys are doing for fall. Feel free to tell me if you've got any upcoming fall travel or anything that you're really looking forward to. As you guys know, I'm usually sipping something, and you did a good job on this, babe. This is great.
Awesome.
So what I'm sipping today, usually it's some sort of an adult beverage. This is a little bit of Captain Morgan, a little bit of, what's it again, babe? Dr. Peasy, Dr. Pepper, and then Perrier, I believe, and ice. So really low, really light on the Dr. Pepper, but just and heavy on the Perrier. Tastes mostly like just carbonated water that happens to have a little bit of a flavor in here. I personally am enjoying it. It's been a long, long day. When Keish joins this, if she joins it live or if she watches us in the replay, she will know how long of a day it has been for me because she's also having some long days. She and I met yesterday to talk about the artist collection that she is dropping on November 11th for Veterans Day because, of course, Keisha is a vet. So I made some pieces for that. That's right, you guys. I'm out here making clothes now. Well, I made two purses and a belt, to be exact. And if you guys want to make sure that you guys want to see that, you definitely want to make sure that you are subscribed to Keisha the Stylist. And then you also head on over to KeishaTheStylist.com and make sure that you sign up for her newsletter. It's a great informational newsletter. She really fills you in on what it is that's going on with her collection, but also like little tips and stuff, which I think is really cool because as everybody knows, I don't have any style, right? I'm wearing a black tank top and a pair of black yoga pants as usual. Babe, it looks like there's a lot of kids comments rolling in. Tell me what's going on.
At home with Kay says, hey Felicia, I'm excited to see your read.
Hey, Kay.
And then Keisha the Stylist says, hey Phil, I'm here.
Hey, Kay.
She says you're making clothes and doing it well.
Thanks, Keish. Yeah, and hey, Kay, in terms of you're excited to see the wreath, so am I, because we literally are going to build it from scratch together today. I am going to take another quick sip, talk about a little bit of business, and then I'm immediately going to get into this. And I'm going to give people some time to kind of roll in and for the comments to come in so I can answer them if Aaron yells them out. Anything going on else in the comments?
That's all right now.
Sweet. So I do want to take this second to say happy October to everybody. This is my first live, I believe. Yep. I think this is my first live. And you guys know the neighbor's dog. As soon as we went live, you knew he was going to have to be in the live because we don't have a live without that dog. Okay. But I think this is my... What happened? Oh, I mean, come on through, Melinda. Thank you for being here, Melinda. Melinda was in the pathway of the hurricane, and thankfully they were able to make it out of what was a very trying time. And I am so glad for that because a lot of us were worried about her. But we are glad that she is good, and she is obviously back on the block now, coming up to support one of her Fab Five sisters. And if you guys don't know who the Fab Five is, that is myself, From BOK Media Life, Felicia from BOK Media Life, Melinda from Ivy Dolls, Joy from Joyful Designs, Kay from At Home with Kay, and Donna the Creole. I'm going to give it to you, Crafter. So that is the Fab Five Sisters, okay? And we craft around, and we do a crafting collab every month. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed to me. Make sure you subscribe to my sisters so that you guys don't miss out on great DIY videos. But anywho, as I was saying, this is my first live of October. And for those of you who know me and love me, you know that October is one of my favorite times of year. First off, I'm a lover of fall. Second off, I am a lover of Halloween. I know there's the mixed feelings about that in the crafting community. And I say, listen, I am not a judgy person. However you choose to celebrate, that is on you. But how we choose to celebrate is the full medley of the seasons. And really for me and for us, Halloween is the beginning of the holiday season. This is when we start to do our decorations around the house. This is when we start to get festive, starting with Halloween and fall. So one of the things that you will see starting to roll out this next week in terms of videos are some Halloween DIYs for those of us who do like to decorate for Halloween, and for those of you who just like to see cool stuff. You know me, I'm always going to have a good time. I'm always going to bring you guys really cool DIYs. And whether you decorate for Halloween or not, you're going to want to see these because they're going to be awesome. Did I just see that? I can barely read the comments, you guys. The phone is so teeny tiny, but I think I just saw that Donzel was in the house. Donzel's in the house. Donzel's in the house. Donzel's in the house. Donzel's in the house. Hey, Donzel. I appreciate you coming through. You know, I'm always happy to see you. It is not alive until you show up. So I am so glad that you are here. Again, I was just letting you guys know I'm going to be doing my Halloween DIYs in this next week. What's happening?
We're getting feedback issues, Keisha says.
Oh, feedback issues. Well, you guys know what? There ain't nothing I can do about the jankiness of life. Feedback. Is that you, or are you running something in the back, or? I don't know, you guys. I will say this. It seems to be, what's Donzel saying? Anyway, as you guys know, the lives do get janky. So hopefully you guys can hear me. If you hear me with a little bit of extra, there's some feedback or whatnot, we might have to work through that.
Donzel says you make him smile every time he comes.
Donzel was the sweetest thing anybody said to me this last 5 minutes. Thank you so much. And I hope, you guys, that you are able to clearly see me and clearly hear me. But again, in the world of lives, if you can see me, we're doing great. Because anybody who comes to a live knows that these things are notoriously terrible, notoriously janky. So hopefully you guys can, again, see me and you can hear me. And if you can't in this moment, hopefully it will fix itself. That's what we're hoping for. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I will be doing Halloween DIYs next week, and that's it. Other than the compilation videos that I have previously done, that will be the end of my Halloween DIYs. After that, you'll see a couple of DIYs from me that are not particularly holiday themed one way or the other. And then towards the end of October, moving into November, you'll start to see my Christmas DIYs. So for those of you who are starting to feel the jolly spirit, if you will, expect to see those types of DIYs from me towards the end of the month, moving into November. It's really hard for me to get into the Christmas spirit because, one, I'm still in the fall Halloween spirit, but also it's been like 90 degrees here. So no jingle bells for me. We're still kicking ice cubes for all intents and purposes. Babe, is there something going on in the kids' comments?
Keisha just says, yes, we can see and hear you. That's the last thing.
Sweet. This is delicious. I'm going to have to try to mix this into my, Anywho, I'm going to move my drink back here. So you can partially see, but I've got a tote down here with some of the items that I'm going to use to make my wreath. And I have, obviously, my trusty handy dandy glue gun. I have like 5 glue guns, and I did get sent a glue gun, as you guys know, to do a review on that was cordless. But I only mess with my ride or die. Okay, when I go into battle, I want to be fully locked and loaded with me and my girlfriend. Okay, she's my girl. When it comes to trying to get crafts done, she's been with me for a while. I've got some of my trusty glue sticks. I'm just using Surebonder. That's usually what I use. And then I've got a couple of items that I'm assuming I'm gonna need. I've got whatever the hell these are. They're good because we're gonna obviously be doing some florals, and I want to make sure that I can clip through them. And then I've got some scissors in case I have to take off any labels or anything like that. Because let's be real here, for whatever reason, when we buy florals, the dang labels, what in the world? Like, they have them wrapped on there so damn tight, it takes me 15 minutes just to get my dang label or the labels off just to begin. And over here are my items. Did I already say that? Who knows? Anywho, so I'm going to ask Erin if there's anything else going on in the comments, and then I'm going to show you guys what the base of our wreath that we're going to be using for this DIY is going to be. Baby cakes. A-train. Nothing going on? Alrighty. So, like many people, I really took Hobby Lobby to the head this year, you guys. And I bought this, I think Donna told me last time that this is called a grapevine wreath. Goes to show you what I know about wreaths. I know nothing about wreaths of any sort. But I was like, okay, we're going with that. It's grapevine. So I bought this just regular, wreath form. I don't know what size. Does it say on there? It's an 18-inch. So this is an 18-inch, I guess, grapevine. We're going with that. Wreath form that I'm going to be using. And when I picked this up from Hobby Lobby, it was originally, what the wire transfer is on here? Nobody knows. I'm only going to be able to struggle so hard with these labels, y'all. But so I bought this full price. It was $5.99, but it was 40% off. So I was kind of shocked. Let me know in the comments if you guys are shocked that you can buy one of these grapevine nonsense pieces for, what is that, babe? Give me a rough estimate of what 40% off $5.99 is.
Let's see.
She's already shedding everywhere.
That would be $3.59.
$3.59, you guys. That's incredible. Now, we're already losing twigs and whatnot. I don't know what the hell that's about, but we're going to have to let it ride. A couple other items I have are just some random picks that are left over from other DIYs that I've done. Some from the Dollar Tree, some from Joann Fabric, some from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to try to maybe make this sunflower my focal point. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah, lots of different kind of picks. This year, I'm going really kind of, I don't know, foresty, if you will. I don't know where this little jute cord came from. I hate jute. You guys know that. So just a couple of different picks that we're going to use. I don't know if I'm going to wind up using this guy here, but we're going to see. I've got a bag of weird kind of autumnal scatters. I don't know if you guys can see that because of the glare. And we also have some kind of fall leaf type things. So again, we're going to I'm going to start adding stuff to this wreath, and we are going to see how the heck it comes out. So again, if you guys are in the comments, let me know, do you make a wreath usually, or do you buy your wreath? Let me know if you make or buy your wreath. I would be curious. Everybody who's watching right now, whether it's live or in post, do you buy your wreath or do you make your own wreath? Let me know. Take another sip before I start hot gluing stuff up in here. Okay. So, because I'm not really a wreath maker, I'm not even quite sure how to start. Like, I'm like, do I start with like my big ticket item and then kind of work around it? I don't know. We're going to see. So this sunflower has quite the stem on it. So I'm not even 100% certain how she's going to come off this stalk. Okay, so I see what's happening here. Maybe I can get, oh no, don't disrespect me. Of course you do, Kay. That makes sense. I expect everybody from the Fab Five and everybody who crafts to say that they make theirs. So I just, for the ease of this, I just pulled this top part off. We're going to go with that. And I know that I've heard some things about that people have said in terms of either not gluing things down on their wreaths or whatever. And I will say this. I cannot speak for everybody. I cannot speak for everybody's glue. Okay. usually when I make something, I will reuse it. So I don't really care about putting glue on it so that I can't pull the items back off. That doesn't bother me. And the wreath that I made in that Fab 5 collab where I did a wreath and a tablescape has been up on our front door in 90-degree, 100-degree temperatures. How long, babe? How long ago was that video? Like 2.5, 3 months?
Yeah, it was like at the beginning of the summer.
And not one piece fell off, and that was all hot glued. So I can't speak to what everybody's experiences are, but for me, I'm about to hot glue this stuff down on here. Although with this stem, I'm wondering if I can just kind of jam it in. This is experimental, you guys. This is,
That she makes as well.
of course. Can you imagine Melinda buying a wreath? Melinda would not buy a wreath. And Melinda might buy a wreath if it was 25 cents. If it was like a Dollar General discount that she got for 25 cents, and then she would pull it apart and use the pieces to make another wreath. She would never buy a wreath and just put it up. I refuse to believe that Melinda would do that. Anywho, I think maybe the sunflower doesn't need to be glued. I think we got it in there. It seems in there.
I mean, y'all said start with your greenery.
Oh, for crying out loud. You tell me that now. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to go in with some more greenery. How about that? So a lot of times when I get these kind of stems and stuff, I like to use the leaves on them. It's just freebies, so why not? It's already part of it, and these are actually kind of cool. So I'm just cutting these gigantic leaves off. I wish I could figure out how to pull this off, but ain't nobody got time for that. So I think she's just as good as gone. Oh, maybe I could have worked her out. The disrespect. I wish I had known that. Maybe I could put it back on. As you guys can see, this is clearly, experimental on my part. Let's see if I can get her back in there. Is she gonna do this or what? Okay. Just kind of doing it. All right, so now we've got the sunflower back with her little green piece. And now we've got a little bit less poking out. So I don't know if she's gonna sit in there. Might have to hit her with some glue. Let's hit her with some glue. Plus, this is a chance for me to use my glue gun. Let's be real here. We're going to load her up. Again, I'm using SureBonder multi-purpose glue sticks because that's how I get down. We're going to just put a straight up generous amount of glue on this. This is going to be generous. I feel like there are places where you can skimp with glue and there are places where you can't. And when it comes to stuff like this, I don't skimp. I'm not skimping here. I'm going all in with the glue. Okay, well, it looks like we've got some adhesion there. So we're going to call that good. Anything else going on in Kids Nomads, Baby Pants? Okay. So now I'm just going to start laying down or gluing down some of these leaves. Oh, Lord. Am I the only one who understands that part of crafting is using hot glue, but who absolutely hates it? Glue gives me anxiety, yo. It's like there's webs flying everywhere. I don't know if my lungs are getting glued together. I know I need to use it. It's just such an easy tool to have in a DIY tool chest, but it just gives me the heebie-jeebies. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. I would be lying if I didn't say it did, because it does. So that leaf is kind of stuck down. We're going with it. And then we're going to stick this one down. Let's go with the opposite side, maybe. Oh, that's hot. How many times have I burnt my fingers? A million. Literally, I have no fingerprints left. Let's just be real here. None whatsoever. So we're going to just keep going here. Keep putting stuff on until, I guess, we reach whatever the end is of this game. Is that down? Okay, it's down. Okay. So let me know, do you guys, on this particular glue gun that I use, she only has one setting. She doesn't, to my knowledge, she doesn't have low temp. She's just blaring and ready to go. She's raging all the time. She's the raging Cajun all the time. She does not turn down. But I know that sometimes people like use it on a cool setting, blah, blah, blah. I don't have a cool setting. Let me know what kind of glue gun you have. Do you have a cool setting glue gun? So here's what we have so far. Right? Let's see what I can do here with that. I'm going to toss that out. So I've got some more greenery. I'm going to take Melinda's advice because Melinda's great at arrangements. and she's made a hell of a lot more wreaths than me. So when Melinda tells you to do something, just do it, okay? Because usually she's right. The other thing about Melinda, I'm just pulling off the green pieces here. She and I have something in common, which is that usually when she crafts, she stands up. And usually when I craft, I stand up. So this is a first for me to be sitting down because this is not usually how I craft. So I'm just going to start adding some more greenery here while I attempt to chit chat with you guys. You can tell that I usually don't talk when I craft. So this is throwing me off a little bit because anybody who's ever watched my lives knows that I am a talkative girl, but talking while crafting, this is it's a new thing for me. Usually when I craft, I'm very like focused or I am listening to music or something. But listen, we're going to get this done, you guys. We are definitely going to do it. So just putting a little bit of glue on the stem here. I've got a fan going on me because usually I've got my studio lights on and they tend to be very hot. So if you see stuff flying around, it's because of that. Now, am I going too hard on this right now?
Happy Doll says yes, different textures of green.
Yes. I'm trying. Yeah, if Ivy Doll says something, make sure to let me know whatever it is immediately because she has the intel. She's going to be the way that we have a wreath that looks like something. I trust Ivy Doll explicitly. I don't know what the right word is there for that, but I trust her when it comes to anything arrangement. I trust Ivy Doll all the way. I would not even question what the hell she's saying. Okay, so we're going to try to go with that. I'm going to try to take a couple of stems off here.
Are you going for an all-around or a side design?
Thank you for asking that question. I am going for a side swoop, if you will. I like the side swoop. I don't want an all-around situation for this. I feel like an all-around would be too much. I want just something that's real nice, real casual looking right on the side there. So just adding some more leaves here in this space, just again from that same kind of leftover pick. Again, if you guys are crafting, obviously right now, everybody's trying to do stuff on a budget because stuff is so expensive. So don't throw those stems away, you guys. Once you take your florals off, do not throw them away because this time of year, and really throughout, these little leaves, you can make a whole dang arrangement of greenery just using leftovers from other picks that you've had. So don't do that. Okay, because nobody has enough money to not be at least trying to be frugal and sustainable. Make sure that you guys are crafting smart if you can. Thanks, Melinda. So are you. So are you. Yeah, this has been a really good year in terms of meeting really good people, I feel like. And it's funny because I don't know if you guys were able to catch my video of the 10 wall art pieces. That video is this close. Erin's going to drop the link. It's this close to hitting 30,000 views. Let me just stop for a second. 30,000 views. Now, I know that there's people out here who are getting videos that have 80, 60, whatever, thousand views, and congratulations to them. But for me, in my tiny little channel, and being so new to this, to have a video that is at 30,000 freaking views, I am very grateful. I am so grateful to everybody who watched that video. I'm so grateful. And I hope that you guys, I think Erin just dropped the link in the comments. I'm assuming everybody who's on this live has already seen this video. If you haven't, make sure to check it out. But more importantly, I am like, what is it, less than like 40 people away. I'm almost at 30,000. That's what I should have said. I'm at 29,963. And I really, really, really want to get that to 30,000. And sometimes YouTube will stall a video out. And what I really need from everybody, if you can, is just give it a watch if you haven't already, or share it with somebody who you think would love to watch it, because it would be so cool to have at least one video that's at 30K. That's crazy. Again, for all intents and purposes, it's at 30K. But I really would just like to see the little number, the 30. You know what I'm saying? So if there's anything that you can do to help me get that video there, that would be great. And for all of you guys who helped me get it to where it is right now, I freaking appreciate you guys. That's so incredible. It's been a journey. It's been a time. So I appreciate you guys for helping me get there. So again, still just adding greenery here, trying to focus on this little area. Because I've got kind of a little waterfall thing going here. I'll make sure to lift this up so you guys can see here in about a second. I'm just trying to get all my greenery on and try not to drip hot glue on my greenery. You know, regular people stuff. I'm going to put this over here. I feel like I will like that there. Anything going on in the kids' comments? Okay, cool. So let me get this down here. Okay. Ooh, she hot. I think I dripped glue on this, so I'm going to try to see if I can't just cut off the part. It's a little DIY hack there. You get glue on something, just cut it off. Okay, let's see. Do I have any more greenery that I might want to add in? I've got this one stem, and it had these beautiful large pieces on it, but I really kind of liked the color of these weird kind of leaves, so I might add those in and see how that works. Oops, I told you guys I was going to hold this up. Don't make a liar out of me. Let me let you guys see. So here's what we've got so far. And I'm thinking ultimately it will hang like this. So that's kind of how I'm building it. That's where we are so far. Thanks, babe. I mean, she's shedding everywhere. Okay, she's shedding like a Sharpay, man. She is really giving it to us here. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to take out the shop vac and work this out. But I think thank you. So I think I'm gonna try a little something here to like maybe change the texture of that. Is like maybe give it a little curly cue, if you will. And then I'm gonna slip her in there. Is she gonna just stay? Okay. I'm basically gonna just be, again, you know me, you guys. I will Frankenstein the heck up out of a wreath. So I'm basically, if it needs to be glued, I'm gonna glue it. If she can stick in there, she gonna get stuck in. So that's kind of the game that we're playing right now. And I'm just gonna slide these in because they seem to be fitting kind of perfectly. And just kind of see how I feel about that. So that's kind of what we got going here so far. Thank you. I don't know if you caught this, Melinda, but this thing, I got it from Hobby Lobby. It's an 18-inch wreath form. It was $5.99 just flat with no discounts, but then I got it for 40% off, which was roughly $3 for this. I think that's a pretty damn good deal. So, anywho. Hopefully there wasn't hot glue in my drink. Okay. So I have some of this type of stuff. I don't know if this is two different pics. Oh shit, stop. Sorry. Lord Jesus. Look at me. Potty mouth McGee. But I think I'm gonna try to mix in some of these too, I guess. Again, just trying to use up some of these fall picks that I have. And I think I got this one from what the heck is that called? Joanne. So I'm just gonna cut off a couple of these leaves here. Toss that over there to get picked up later. Anything else going on in the kids' comments, baby pants? Okay. So I'm thinking maybe behind this sunflower. I'm kind of liking it. So we're going with it. So, okay. To anybody who's crafting in the comments, what hot glue do you prefer to use? And do you switch up your glues depending on your projects, or do you just use the same glue for everything? Because I use the same glue pretty much for everything. Sheer Bonder has never really let me down, so I just I use it because it's easy. I can get it from Walmart or from Amazon online. Oh my God, hot glue. I hate it. But yeah, let me know if you guys switch up your hot glue or if you just use the same one for like all your DIYs. All right, so I'm gonna alternate and put this next leaf over here. We're gonna see how that goes. So I'm not really looking at the camera, so I can't really see when anything comes through. So Erin is gonna be, woo, don't drip it, Aaron's going to be kind enough to let me know if you guys start to comment on anything. Anything going on? Okay. Everybody is silently watching me get hot glue everywhere. Interesting. Let's see. I'm going to try to stick some over here, maybe a little bit. We're going to see how it goes. I'm just kind of rotating the wreath to just kind of get the best access, I think. Again, if I was standing up, which is how I usually craft, I probably would be, a little bit more in my comfort zone. But I am having to do this while sitting down, so I'm having to, like, use this tiny table and really kind of make sure I can kind of get it so it's not lopsided. Anything going on in the kids' nuts? Oh, weird. It seems like there was a giant comet that just strolled in. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Ooh, okay. All right, you guys. Oh, weird. It looks like I can't barely read, but it looks like I see a comment from Ivy Doll that says, oh, God, I can't see anything. That's so something.
I've got something that's Kira saying I made it. Hey, everyone.
Weird. So you don't see a big, long comment from Ivy Doll that was just up there?
I have one now that says I used to use AdCraft, but I switched to Shearbond for your effects.
That's hilarious because prior to that, there was a big old comment from her. Huh. So you switched over, huh? And hello, Miss Kira. How are you, lady? How are you? You just joined us with me making my 4th wreath ever in the history of wreaths. We're doing I feel like we're doing so far so good. I'm going to hold it up here after I pull off some of this hot glue so you guys can see kind of what the new additions are looking like. Pretty much as I add something, I'm just going to hold it up so you guys can see. For those of you just joining, I'm not doing a full coverage wreath. I'm just doing kind of a little sway on the side here. And Ivy Dolled, Melinda from Ivy Dolled, make sure to head on over there and subscribe to her if you really want to see somebody make a wreath and an arrangement. She just informed me that I should start with my greenery. So I took that tip because I think that's very helpful. And when you don't really know what to do and take tip and advice from people who do, we're starting to kind of build it out. Now, I will say about this grapevine wig, what am I talking about? About this grapevine wreath, that there is a lot of twig action. So you kind of got to play with that a little bit. But anywho, here's what we've got so far, you guys. This is what we've made so far. So we've kind of got our sunflower as our focal point, and then we've just been adding greenery, which is basically just stuff that was on stems where I had pulled off the floral, and the greenery was just left. So in addition to this hopefully being really cool, with the wreath form being on sale, all my florals being on sale, and reusing the greenery, I think this is going to be a pretty budget wreath when we finish here. Anything else going on in the Kisnamas, baby?
Yeah, Kira says, I'm excited that it's sunflowers involved.
I forgot about that. Kira loves sunflowers. Why do I feel like I just ate a glue web? I hate glue guns, you guys. I love glue guns because it's how I get my stuff done. The hot glue freaks me out, y'all.
Keisha the stylist says it looks good.
Thanks, Keish. Okay, so now I'm going to bust out these weird pod thingies. And we're going to see how that goes, I guess. Or is this something I should just wait and, like, stick these? I feel like I'm going to wait on this. I feel like I should wait and throw just a couple of these in at the end to kind of give it a little something. I think I'm going to wait on that. And I don't think I'm going to use this because I feel like it's going to war with the sunflower, and I don't like the idea of that. And I had a pumpkin. Let me get my little pumpkin out. So I bought this cool pumpkin pick that I was thinking about using. Let me see. Whoa. And then the styrofoam went everywhere. Okay. I'm just trying to see what I feel about that. Like, is this going to make some sense or is this going to look crazy? Nobody knows. The experimentation is high. I don't know. Like, what if I put this here and then start to build out around it? Is that nonsense? Is that a hot, crazy mess? Where's Donna at? She would be the one to tell me that something was hot and crazy. But I feel like it might be okay. I mean, if you were going to put a pumpkin like this on, is this too big? Should I cut it in half? Nobody knows. Somebody knows. But I might just put this on. Babe, what do you think? Technically, Aaron is the only opinion. I'll listen to anybody else's opinion, but Aaron's opinion counts because it's going to be hanging on his front door. How do you feel about the pumpkin, babe?
I don't like it, as long as it can be securely fixed.
Oh, I'm gonna unleash a whole stick of hot glue on this baby. It's not going nowhere. It's not gonna go nowhere. It's gonna hold tight, like my love for you, baby. It's gonna hold just that tight, tighter even. So I don't know. What do you think?
Do it.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Well, A-Train gave me the thumbs up. Go ahead. So now I'm gonna put this gigantic pumpkin on this. Okay, we're about to unload an entire stick of hot glue.
It says glue it on its side.
What? I don't even know how to do that. Oh my god, I'm running out of glue. I used to be able to load my glue gun with one hand, but
It says do it.
who said it?
Here.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. Y'all, Aaron done led me astray with this pumpkin situation, but it's happening. It's happening. Oh Lord, the pumpkin is disrespecting everybody. I'm not sure about this pumpkin situation, you guys. I think that's maybe where we went south on this thing. But let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do, you guys. We're just gonna unload. That's why I bought extra glue sticks for this exact moment in time. So while I'm holding this pumpkin here for the foreseeable future, I'm going to try to reach over here, take a sip of my drink, hope that there's no hot glue webs in it, and ask Aaron if there's anything going on in the kiss helmet.
That's what's here saying do it.
So the first question I asked, and this is way back when, is it staying? Seems like it's staying, you guys. I'm going to keep holding it for a little bit, though. I'm going to hold it tight for a second. I was asking what you guys are getting into. Like, what kind of fall shenanigans are you guys getting into? For Aaron and I, we put out our Halloween decorations, which I'm so excited about. This week on our channel, and I should say our channel because it's my channel, but of course Aaron's here for support because what could you do without the support of your loving spouse? But I am going to start rolling out my Halloween DIYs, and they're so cute and so easy and so quick, and I love every last one of them. But that will be it. And then I'll go into making regular DIYs, and then at the end of October, like I said, moving into November, I'll start making my Christmas DIYs. Also, I think Aaron and I committed, you tell me, babe, if this is true, to doing another weekly Christmas vlog, like we had been doing, and like we did last year. So you guys definitely have that to look forward to. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to see the shenanigans that Aaron and I get into. And I forgot to say, this is what I was going to say. We're getting into our festivities here, you guys, because next weekend, Aaron and I are going to the pumpkin patch to get our yearly pumpkin situation for our inside and outside decor. And I think we're going to go through the corn maze this time. Am I correct, Aaron?
Yes, we are, baby.
And after last year, where I got on a wagon and had my very first wagon ride in an orchard, we're going back to said orchard, and this time we're actually going to collect 20 pounds, 30,000 pounds of apples?
Yeah, 20.
So, so expect a video of our orchard and pumpkin patch shenanigans, similar to last year, but a little bit different, obviously, because every year is different. And expect some videos coming up of what I'm going to do with 30,000 pounds of apples. Because there's going to be all sorts of stuff. All right, I think our pumpkin is pretty secure. I might do one last.
Abby Doll says you could have put a stem in it and glue the stem to the wreath.
You know what, Abby Doll? That's a great idea, and I needed you here to speak on that 10 minutes ago. Now I'm just holding it down and trying to have it stick. I think we're doing pretty good. I will say that this fan, baby pants, is causing these glue webs to cause me even more anxiety because they're literally floating, flying through the air, trying to get inside my lungs and kill me, no doubt. Anywho, she's pretty secure, you guys. Okay, So this is how we got it so far, and I get it. It kind of just seems like this pumpkin is just in here. There is no way you could even mess with that. Oh!
Oh my lord.
The way that pumpkin just disrespected me. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. And it just left a horrible, gluey. Oh, my gosh.
Wow. I walked in here just in time to see the instant.
Aaron caused this to happen, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness, Aaron. Oh, and now it's sticking to my table? It's sticking to everything but what it's supposed to. Somebody give me a tumbling tower. The disrespect live. I've never been disrespected live before. Oh my gosh.
Simply Miss Kira says it's the oh my lord laughing face.
Oh.
Jimmy Barnes says bad pumpkin.
I know. What in the world? Like, what in the disrespectful?
Simply Miss Kira says that pumpkin needs to be put in timeout.
Miss Kira is always trying to put somebody in timeout. Should I put that pumpkin? Babes? I'm going to try to do Ivy Doll's situation. I noticed Ivy Doll didn't have a comment yet. I appreciate that, Ivy Doll. I appreciate the support of you not laughing at me like everybody else is because of my follies and my downfalls here. So I'm going to put the stem back in, and then I'm going to try to cut it down using my wire cutters here. Oh, God, this is not going. Like, why do they make these so inappropriate? Like, why does the stem on a foam pumpkin have to be like built Ford tough? You know what I mean? Like, can it just not be that bad? Babes.
Jimmy Barnes says that's what baby shake is for.
This is exactly what baby shake is for. But I had just a small amount of babe.
Yeah.
I might need your help. Sorry, guys, if you're commenting. Aaron's gonna have to. I don't know if they'll see you right there, but you look real good. I just recently gave Aaron his haircut and beard trimming, so he looks delightful. Oh, that's the fourth time that pumpkin has dropped. If you could hand that to me, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, babe. Sometimes you need muscle. And then I came through with the muscle. Okay, so I'm gonna try to. Oh, what did I tell you guys? Melinda's always right. Because how did that just nestle the hell down up in there? Okay, so this time we're shaking it. We're shaking it. Ah, it worked, you guys. It worked. Yes. Come on, drama. You can't write that kind of stuff. It either is or is not going to happen. And that's the drama, you guys. But look, we didn't give up. We persevered and we didn't let that pumpkin undo us. So we're still moving along here, kids. Okay. So I've got this big old nonsense piece here. And I'm thinking I want to take out some of these kind of big pieces here. And I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, you really want to play with more big pieces after that pumpkin debacle? And the answer is yeah. Yeah, I do. This thing is prickly. I'm going to see if I can cut through this. Or if we have to bring A-Train back in. We're going to see. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Well, I appreciate that, Melinda. I appreciate that. And hey, you guys, good tip from Melinda. Keep the dang stem on the dang pumpkin. Like the part, because it's sitting very secure now. So I like this kind of nestled up in here. So we're going to see if we can't get that to glue down up in here. So many glue sticks, so little time. We're going to see if we can't get that to nestle itself in here. It's doing something. You guys, I'm really loving the way this is coming together. This is like only my 4th wreath ever. And I feel like we're really bringing something pretty festive together here, you guys. Anything going on in the Kidsnomics bed pants? Okay. See if we can't get her to make me feel like she's gonna be more secure. Are you secure? Come on. I hope it's secure. We're going with it. So that was that first addition to that. I think I want to try to put another one like right here. So let me see if I can get another one of these off without needing assistance.
I mean, Dal says I would use some of that long stuff in the last pick.
Long step from the last pick? What are you saying?
That's what she says. I don't know.
What does that mean? I need more context. Are you saying like this stuff? Or are you saying like this stuff or like this stuff? Because I am going to use some of this stuff, but I was going to use that in a minute. Clarify what you're saying, because right now I'm listening to you all the way. So make sure to let me know what it is that you're talking about. Now I want this to kind of go in here like this. Can we get this in here like this, or am I losing my mind? We'll see.
She says the one you are using.
The one I'm using. Okay. Can I put that in there like that? Again, you guys, not being able to stand up and do this is so weird to me because I'm so used to being able to kind of really see my stuff. And I feel like this angle is terrible in terms of being able to like really feel like I can see what I'm working with, if that makes sense. I wish that I had more capability to see what I was doing, if that makes sense. But we move. And we're making it work. I need like 6 or 7 more pairs of hands, but we are making it work. And this is the magic of doing a DIY live, because if I was shooting this as a video, you guys would be like, oh, that's cute. It'd be a 2-minute clip, and you would never see my pumpkin fly off the table and disrespect me. You would never see the look in my eye, glassy, because I have snorted all of the glue webs for the last 15 minutes. You know, those are the things that would have been missed. You know, this is one of those beautiful moments where you're actually getting to see the whole behind the scenes of this process. Okay, I think it's relatively secure. So that's what I've got so far. Okay, so we're going to use, I definitely want to use some of these leaf type things off of here. So I'm going to try to see if I can't get those cut off. Okay, I like it. I like when I'm using a pick and the stuff just kind of comes off. Like, why are you fighting me? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be fought for this stuff. And I'm sorry, I think Ivy Doll is talking about this piece. So I am going to use a couple of these because I think that those would be cute. So I'm going to cut a couple of those off and see what we can do with those. I will say that I am liking how this wreath is coming together. Put in the comments, whether you're watching it now or in post, if you are feeling this wreath or if you are like, what is this woman doing? Does she know what's happening? Has she ever made a wreath before? And the answer to that question is yes, only 4 times. But I'm going to put some of these on here as well. So let's try to get at some of these leaves here. Oh, you're just going to try to disrespect us with that. I'm going to try to kind of like guide this down into here. Let's see what we can do. Coming in with the glue gun, trying to secure a couple of these delicious little leaves here. See if we can get, these leaves are kind of cool. They almost feel kind of like suede. I'm kind of loving them a little bit. So, ooh, well, maybe I dripped some hot glue directly on my leg there. So we're just going to kind of get some of these down in here. See what we can do with those. Kind of trying to do like a little swoop-de-whoop, if you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to get a little swoop-de-whoop going on down here. See how that comes together. My idea for a swoop-de-whoop. That's a patented thing, so don't try to steal it. There is literally hot glue webs going everywhere, you guys. It's freaking me out. Let me see if I can tap this fan off. Oh, that made it higher. And now it's done. We finally have it off. So maybe that'll go better for me. I think I'm going to take one more of these stems and cut that off. because I really was liking this kind of play on whatever kind of woodland wreath nonsense this is going on here. I like it. So I'm going to glue some of this down. Anything going on the kids' now with baby pants?
Yeah, Abby Doug says yes to the last one. Use about 3 up top and 3 on the bottom if you have that many.
Huh, okay. Let's see what we got here. It's always interesting trying to interpret somebody else. If anybody who does DIYs wants to do an interesting video with me, I was thinking it'd be cool if there was a live where almost like kind of like a game, right? Like where somebody sends you some stuff or you already have whatever craft items you're going to use, but then you have to take direction from another person on how to make it. Or the other idea would be like if, say, I already made a DIY and then I sent you the items for that same DIY and you hadn't seen the DIY that I made and I had to just guide you into making the same DIY just by telling you what to do. That could be way cool. Does that make sense, babe?
Yeah, I like that. I like that as an idea.
I feel like that would be like the coolest video ever. Let me know whether you're a DIY or not, Kira, Keish, whoever, Donzel, anybody who wants to try that with me, let me know because that could be really cool. I would do a quick DIY video, right? And then I would show that DIY video and then we would go into the live. You would not watch that video. Other people would watch that video so that they would know what I had made or actually know. This is what happens when you're trying to run something mentally out loud in front of the world. So here's what it would be. It'd be a live. You'd come on. I would have already made my item, right? And I would be telling you how to make that item live after having sent you the materials or you went and picked them up yourself. And then at the end, I would show you what I made. Obviously, people would see what you made, and we would see if we got close, if that makes sense. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Jumbled up nonsense.
Keisha says that's a great idea.
So anyway, if anybody's into that, IM me, DM me, whatever the hell it is that people do now when they want to chit chat. I'm on Insta, so you can find me at BOK Media Life LLC. All of my information in terms of contacting me is available on my YouTube channel underneath that information spot. So whether you want to email me or whatever, if that's something that you're into, let me know. And that can be really cool. Even if it's more than one person, I'm down for it. Even if you don't normally craft, I'm down for it. If you're down for it, let me know because it could be way cool. Oh my God, I think I glued myself to the table. Okay, that's fun. So here's what we've got so far. And ultimately, I'm thinking I'm going to hang it like this. So that's where we are so far. Now I'm going to try to get some of these twiggy sticks up in here. Ooh, that's cute. That came out. Okay. I'm feeling it. Let me get some of these twiggy sticks up in here. I'm just trying to, I don't know how to glue these actually in. So I'm just trying to find like places where they kind of, ooh, I'm liking that, are kind of getting in where they fit in kind of thing. Ooh, yes, I'm feeling it. Let me get up underneath here. Let me get up underneath there for sure. Okay, and then let me get up underneath here. And let's see if what we're doing is really something or if I'm just making stuff up. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Oh, that's cute, y'all. That's cute. Can't nobody tell me nothing. That is cute, you guys. Hopefully that's coming through. But so far, we are really doing the dang thing. So I don't know with these scatters if I really need any of those because right now with the sunflower and the pumpkin and then so the sunflower, the pumpkin, and with these big pieces, I don't want to go too deep into it. Let me see how I feel about these leaves. Because I don't want to adjust the color balance too hard. So I don't know. Well, this is an actual real branch that they have done something to. I didn't realize that was a real branch until that very moment. Oh, they just fallen all off here. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, don't poke me, Wreath. That's mean. Let's see how I feel about.
loving it. Sunflower logo.
Oh, cool. Let me see how I feel about just like maybe, ooh, okay, I'm sold. That's all you had to say. It's just a little pop. A little pop right there. Just a couple pops throughout this wreath. And I feel like we might have something going. So now these are real leaves, so hopefully we don't start no kind of fire up in here with this hot glue. We're just gonna do what we can, put as little glue on these as possible because these are very tender. These are some tender looking leaves. But I'm just gonna, like I said, put a couple in a couple of different places just to kind of give it a little pop, you know. I'm gonna not glue if I don't have to. I'm gonna glue when I have to, and we're just gonna see what we can do with some of these limp leaves here. Just gonna kind of get some up underneath.
I'll ask if you have any pine cones.
Listen, Ivy Doll, we needed to have had a conversation before I started this live because of course I've got pine cones, but do I have pine cones anywhere near me right now? No, I do not. I have 0 pine cones near my life right at this moment. So as it pertains to pine cones, do they exist in this house? Yes, they do. Yes, ma'am. But do I have them in my vicinity? No, ma'am. So yes. Oh, I lost my stem. I lost it, but that's okay. I'm going in over here too. I'm hoping sticking these in that it's just gonna kind of do its thing and not really need much from me in terms of gluing. Just kind of finding places. I will say that does seem cool about the grapevine aspect or whatever of this wreath form is that it has places for you to stick stuff as opposed to like a foam wreath, which doesn't really have anything. You have to glue or attach all of your stuff to that sort of thing. So I'm kind of liking that. And again, right now, you guys, I am literally just sliding, gluing, getting these kind of fall leaves up in here. And in about 2 seconds, once I get these all placed where I want them to be, I will bust it out and show you guys what we are looking like. So just trying to get a couple here. I'm really liking what it's doing color-wise. I was a little bit skeptical at first, but I think we're making something happen here, guys. I think I'm feeling it. So let me see if I can't slide this bad boy up in here. Give it a little bit. Okay, I need you to calm down, Leaf. You're doing the most. You're doing the most. Just lay there and look pretty. Okay? Lay there and look pretty. Okay? Oh, stop it. Stop it. You guys, stop it. This is really, really coming together. And I'm loving what we are doing here. So I'm going to try to get in here. Again, trying to just kind of stick these in because they're so tender. Trying not to have to do a lot of gluing of them. Just want to kind of get them in. Get them stuck in here. Lord, where is this going? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm like playing a game of hide the leaf right now. Trying to get these bad boys up in here. Believe that. But we're managing, you guys. We are managing. How is everybody out there doing in the comments? Are you guys just silently watching me stuff these leaves in here? Because if so, I totally appreciate that. And thank you so much. The neighbor's dog, he's appreciative of my leaf stuffing techniques as well. Okay, did I just hear a damn cat?
I think it's kids.
Oh, I was like, well, whose kids is out right now? What time is it? I mean, isn't there like school or something? Don't children have things, work, farming, something that they get into? I don't have kids, but I just assumed that they did stuff. Like at night. Don't you not supposed to give them like glasses of water after midnight or something? Oh no, that's gremlins. Okay, yeah, kids, gremlins, I don't know, but like I don't know, what's going on, but it seems dark outside. And like maybe shouldn't be kids outside. But I don't know. I don't have kids, so I try not to tell people what the hell they should do with their kids. But anywho, this is where we are so far, you guys. Are we feeling it? Are we liking the additions of the kind of the leaf situation we've got going on here? Are we feeling it? I'm feeling it, you guys. I gotta be honest, I'm feeling it. Let me turn it towards my own. Oh, come on! That's beautiful. Babe, I'm really freaking feeling this. Now I want to put a little bit more behind this little pumpkin guy here because he looks like he's just riding on a prayer right now. So I want to just try to get some up underneath there to kind of make it just feel a little bit more like natural, if that can be said about all of the fakeness that's on here. But I wanted to kind of try to see if I can't, these leaves are not fake.
My home with Kay says I really love it.
Thank you, Kay. Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, I just added a little bit more. Oh Lord, this grapevine thing though, I will tell you guys, is shedding. I added a little bit more behind the pumpkin here because I just needed him to have a little something on his backside to make him feel a little fleshed out. And I might add a little bit more behind this one leaf. Again, I don't want to do too much, but now that I kind of see what they're giving, I'm feeling it. So I'm kind of getting a little bit more comfortable in the space of just adding them without feeling like it's going to overpower the wreath. So, okay, cool. That's cool. So I just wanted to add a little bit more, I don't know if this is, on this side just to kind of drape out underneath that piece of greenery. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I guess I can use another little piece. Look at me. 1 minute I was like, I don't know about that. Now I'm all in. I'm all in, you guys, on that. That's beautiful. I might poke a little. I'm never going to stop. I might poke another little piece right up underneath here. It's a big old twig here. And I know I can shove this leaf up underneath here.
Abby sends 4 orange hearts.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to tell you guys right now, coming from Melinda, that is huge because this woman can arrange the heck up out of something. Whereas I'm a novice to this thing, Melinda could teach the class, put it that way. So for her to tell me that she's loving this makes me feel really good. Thank you so much, Melinda. I super appreciate that. So I just added, again, a couple more pops just to kind of get her to do her thing. And I don't want to go too much further, you guys. I don't know. It's like sometimes I feel like when you're doing DIYs, you don't want to do the most. You just want to just give it the hint and then break the wrist, walk away. You don't want to be out here doing too much, you know? So I do want to add these, though, because I think that they'll be cool just as a little pop. And then I think I might be done. Any other comments coming in, sweets?
Donzel says, nice fall wreath so far.
Thank you, Donzel. I appreciate you. I appreciate you saying that. Oh, come through. I appreciate you saying that, and I appreciate you being here. Again, as always, for being here. Let me get up in here with this. Let me get up in here. I need to get myself one of those sticks that you use. I usually have one near me. In my normal space where I craft and DIY, I usually have like a little stick, craft stick or dowel or something that I use to help me kind of, keep my fingers from being burned any more than they already are.
Abigail says, yes, less is more.
Yes, I agree. Yet another lesson from Melinda, you guys. And please, I hope everybody's got their notebooks out because when Melinda gives a lesson, pay attention because it's not, it's not for nothing. Oh my gosh, okay, stop it. This is where it's at. This right here, what I'm getting ready to do is about to take this thing to the next level right now. In 3, 2, 1, next level. Oh, I'm loving this so much. Am I going to become a wreath person? Am I literally going to become a wreath person, Dave? Am I going to be starting to make wreaths all the time now?
Yeah, you are.
Am I on the hook for making a Christmas wreath now?
I think so. What are we going to do, buy one?
What are we going to do, buy one? Probably not. Probably not. Not with all these glue sticks I've got. Oh! Disrespected myself. Come on, stay down there, buddy. Stay down there. Okay. I'm going to put one last little piece of plume. Oh, come on. I'm going to put one last little plume here. of this like pod type stuff real quick. And then we're going to see how this is looking. Oh, okay, with all the glue webs, every last piece of them. If somebody could come out with a glue stick that didn't do that, I will, yes, I will speak about your products. I'll buy shares. I'll literally buy shares in that stock, but I am so tired of glue webs. Anywho.
At home with Kay, it says, you've inspired me. I'm making a wreath ASAP.
Do it, Kay. Do it. But you know what? Turn the camera on, because you know what we can't do out here. We can't be wasting content. So, Kay, I expect to see a wreath video ASAP. And Melinda, I don't even have to say Melinda, I expect to see a wreath video, because you know what I already know? Melinda about to drop a wreath video this week. If you guys have not subscribed to Melinda at Word I Be Dolled, Kay at Home with Kay, or the rest of my Fab Five sisters, Joy from Joyful Designs, and Donna, the Creole Crafter, you got to do that, you guys, because the kind of crafts, the kinds of DIYs that we broads will put out on the streets are not the kind of things that you want to miss. That's all I'm saying, okay? Now, I'm going to hold this up because for the most part, I think she done, y'all. I think she done. Now, what are we looking at here?
Oh, that's nice.
Is that the coolest thing? What the heck are we looking at? Is that cool or what? And again, I think I want to hang it kind of like this. Although I suppose it could hang, I like that it could hang in either direction. And you guys can see the addition of the pods and everything. I think that is dang cute. Dang cute. And Daddy's likes it. So that's it. That's it. Oh my gosh, that is cute. I will say one thing. I believe in things being in threes. I kind of want to see that little, I want to see a pod up there. Or not a pod, but one of these things.
Sal says, really nice.
Thank you.
Happy Doll says, be beautiful.
What'd she say?
Be beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, you guys know how it is. You think you're done. You feel like you're done. But then you realize that there's one more pod that needs to be added. Oh my gosh, that just tickled my toes. I am not a fan of that.
Joyful Designs in the house. She says, hey, Felicia.
Hey, Joy.
Melinda is here at Jimmy downtown K.
I was wondering where the heck my crafting bestie was. Hey, by the way, Joy, thank you for sending me the heating tool. I just got it. I think it was yesterday or the day before that, because it was sent to my P.O. box, and the P.O. box is like a whole state over. So I have to pick and choose when we go to the P.O. box, but I did get it. I have not used it yet, Joy, but thank you. I cannot say enough how appreciative I am for all of you guys. But Joy, I really, really, really appreciate that, and I can't wait to open it up and use it, because I'm always a little bit jealous when I see you guys using them. So, yes. Ooh, we got another pot off. So.
If somebody new, the next part says, nice read.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
The next part.
Okay. I appreciate you, Vanette.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Vanette. As someone whose name is routinely butchered when people try to pronounce it, I try to pronounce people's names correctly. But hello and welcome. And again, I mean, for everybody who's joining now, hello and welcome to you guys too. I usually say that at the beginning of the video, but I want to say that again. I also want to say this, and Erin's going to drop the link again. I want to say again, thank you to all of you guys who have helped us reach over 4,000 subscribers. We are like this close to 4,500 subscribers, which literally means that we have a better than good chance of getting to 5K, maybe even by the end of October. Are we joking? That was my end of the year goal. To be so dang close is insane. I am so appreciative of that. I cannot tell you guys enough how much it means to me that so many of you have chosen to join me on this journey. It's such a huge, huge thing. I don't know. I super appreciate you guys. And the link that Erin dropped is right now. I have a video. I don't know if it, can you click on the thing, Erin, and tell me where, oh, you can't see the analytics. Erin won't be able to see the analytics because he's not in my account. But the link to the video that Erin just dropped right now is the highest viewed video that I have ever put out on BOK Media Life. It is sitting, last time I checked, it was within 60 views of 30,000. Again, for some YouTubers out there who put a video out, it's got 30,000 in the first 2 minutes, that's great for them. Woo, woo. That's what progress looks like. But for me and my tiny channel, to have a video that's even scraping 30,000 is really, really humbling and a great experience to know that 30,000 people chose to watch my video. But again, we're so close to 30,000, but just not quite there. So that link that Aaron dropped, if you have not watched that video, watch it. It's a great video, you guys. It's 10 of the best pieces of wall art that I've made so far on this channel. And if you're looking for DIYs for the upcoming entertainment center season that will wow your guests, you need to watch that video because there's so many great, easy, quick DIYs that you can do. If you know anybody who just likes to watch cool stuff, share that video with them. Because again, all I need is less than like 50, 60, it was like 40, 30 views to get me to push over into that 30,000 view count. And I really, really want to do that because it's just such a great milestone for such a small channel like what we currently have right now. But anyway, I just wanted to say that and say thank you again to everybody, to all 30,000 people who chose to watch that video. And funny little inside joke thing, my dad was like, that video's doing great. And he was like, I had to think about it. I was like, there's no way she could have watched that 30,000 times, not as busy as she is. So that means other people watched it. And I'm like, yeah, Dad. I mean, I always watch my video at least once. Because for those of you who know, and for those of you who don't know, for every video that I produce or whatever that goes up on YouTube, I watch those videos with my father. That's the very first thing that I do. My videos drop at 5:30. I call my dad up. We do a 3, 2, 1, or we do a down to 0 countdown, and I watch it with my father. Because the truth is, a lot of people do YouTube for a lot of different reasons. One of my biggest reasons is my father. I love my father. We are like, might as well be best friends for all intents and purposes, except for the fact that he's my father. And I love having that experience with him. He's a retired engineer. Dad loves to build things. He's like the greatest person to get an accolade from. And I appreciate that. So I never missed an opportunity to watch those videos with my dad. But anywho, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to stick this down on this wreath. I'm going to show it one more time. And then I'm going to answer any comments that Aaron has or he sees in the comments. But again, I wanted to say thank you, you guys, because I really, really mean that to everyone who is supporting our channel. What's going on in the Kids Nommets, Baby Pants?
We've got Tina Holloway says that's beautiful.
Thank you, Tina. How are you? See how to get this.
Jeff Design says it's cute.
It's cute.
Joy says she was at the lake.
Oh my God, Joy. Awesome.
She says you're welcome for any compliment. Let's see. She says she knew that we would get to 5,000.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet, but I'm hoping it's gonna happen soon.
Yeah.
Soon. Oh Lord, we're dripping glue. I repeat, we are dripping the glue. I need like 2 hands and a freaking face mask because I am inhaling glue right now. Anything else going on with the Kids Nommets?
That's all for now.
Okay. That was weird. It seemed like there was a lot of comments going on there, babe. I'm wondering if you're missing comments. As I sit here and hold this, whatever the heck it is, I have no idea what it is. It's some sort of woodland stem from, I'm pretty sure I got this from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. Why do I always get Hobby Lobby and Home Goods confused? Am I the only person in the world that happens to? I'll be like, Aaron, I'm going to Hobby Lobby. And he'll be like, did you mean you were going to Home Goods? And I'm like, yeah, I think so. But now that you said it, I think I'm going to Hobby Lobby too. So that's been known to happen to me as well. Okay, I think she's holding steady. We're going to find out when we lift her up here if she's going to disrespect us, as that pumpkin did in the beginning. She's looking a little disrespectful, if you guys want me to be honest. So I'm going to hold it a little bit longer and see if there's anything going on in the Kids Nommets while I continue to hold this down. Of course, it would be the very last thing that I put on that would be the thing that would be most likely to voted most likely to disrespect. So let's see if that is going to be the case, or if we're gonna get through this situation and get out of here with just the perfect idea realized inside of this wreath. Let's see. Oh, she seems a little steady to me. Okay. Let me look at her and see how I feel. Oh, no, she's listening. She's listening. Okay. I wish that I just had a brad nailer. I am such a builder. I wish I could just brad nail this pussy willow or whatever the hell this is up into this wreath, because the way that I just don't want to keep holding this right now is a real serious thing. And I'm not sure how one would glue it to make it better. So I'm gonna have to try to figure this out. And Erin's gonna let me know if there's anything going on in the comments that I need to be aware of.
Don Zell says hi, joyful design.
We're gonna see if we can. Oh God. Okay. Just work with me. Just work with me. We're so close. We're so close to just wrapping this bad boy up. You know?
Jimmy Barnes says that pumpkin was just waiting for a high wind to visit the neighbors.
Yeah, it was. You know what?
To visit the neighbors.
Oh my gosh, a little piece of information. So today, Erin put out, and I think I said this in the beginning, but for those of you who are just joining, Erin put out our Halloween decorations. So our solar lights and I don't know if you guys saw the kind of jack-o'-lantern DIY that I did last year out of the planter pots. So we put those out, and it made me think about the fact that last year we started off with 3 of them. And then one day there was only 2. And we couldn't quite figure out if like the wind had taken one, right? Because we looked all over and we're like, well, if the wind blew it, why would it still just be in the yard or the neighbor's yard or on the street or whatever? We never found it. Erin is 100% convinced that one of our neighbors just has it at their house. That it's just like, because they can't put it out in the yard because it's clearly a one-of-a-kind DIY. So we're going to know that it's ours. So they got it like in the basement or something. Like, isn't that kind of a creepy idea? That somebody snatched up our DIY and is just like holding it hostage in their house.
They probably sold it at the farmer's market.
They sold it at the farmer's market. It was a great DIY. So if they did, I hope they got top dollar for it. Okay, so I think I finally got this thing to stick down. Fingers crossed. And there you go. I feel like it was needed to balance it out because I like to do, like I said, things in 3s. So this is how she is from this angle, and then this is how she is from this angle. But again, I think I'm going to hang it so that it is so much glue. That it's pumpkin down and sunflower up. So I think it's going to hang on the door like so. Isn't that the cutest thing? So freaking fall. So freaking festive. All the freaking feels. Every moment. Did you like it, babe?
I love it. I love it.
Well, as long as Erin likes it and he lives it, then that's what it's all about, you guys. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we just made a wreath live. And if I don't say so myself, for my very, like, the 4th wreath I've ever made in my life, I say it's pretty good. I mean, I'm shaking it a little bit. Nothing's coming off. I think we got a chance on this one, you guys. And truth be told, she only has to hold out until the day after Thanksgiving, because that's exactly how long we keep our fall stuff up, because we don't switch out the season until after the season is over for us. And the season is over the day after Thanksgiving, at which point we put up our Christmas decorations, and then we promptly take them down the day after Christmas. Because that's the kind of people we are. What's going on in the kids' now, baby hands?
So a second ago, Joyful says, do you have any zip ties you can try using that to secure it?
Good point, Joy. But I think she's on. I think she's on. Now, I don't know what kind of disrespect I'm in for, but I always keep my glue gun handy, and I like her to stay loaded. So if I have to do something later, I'll do it. But I think she might be okay right now.
Yep. She was laughing at something you said, and then she said, "That's really cute. I'm so proud of you."
Thank you, Joy. I'm a big deal now. I'm a big deal now. Woo! I can't believe that I made this wreath. It is the freaking coolest thing I've ever seen. I'm super proud of it. I really am, you guys. I cannot say enough again for all of you who've sat with me through this. The back of my throat hurts probably because it's got a ball of hot glue in it. Always a good time. Always a good time. But we did this, you guys. We did this. I wasn't sure about this format for a live because I had not done a live of this sort before. But I'm really glad that it worked. I'm glad that you guys were able to see me create this beautiful DIY in real time as opposed to my beautifully edited videos. So I appreciate you guys for that. I want to reiterate again that this week coming up, there are some great bangers. I'm just looking at my calendar over here. Tomorrow's video, I am dropping 6, not 3, 6 Halloween DIY video or DIYs. And they're all Dollar Tree DIYs, super quick, super easy, budget friendly Halloween DIYs. They're actually kind of a little bit upscale. I know that's crazy to say about Halloween DIYs, but I'm telling you guys, these look a little high end. A lot of people say that, not quite sure it's always true, but these particular Halloween DIYs gonna be looking a little bit high end. So just know that. I'm also dropping another video on Thursday, which is Halloween themed, and I'm doing Halloween lighting. Because you guys know, when it comes to lamps, when it comes to lighting, that's my thing. So you've got those to look forward to this week. And then we're gonna cap off the week worth of videos with my painting collab with none other than At Home with Kay. And she and I, this month, were tasked with making a Halloween centerpiece. And I think I nailed it. And I'm not even worried about what Kay is going to do because every time I think about a Halloween centerpiece, I think about a piece that Kay made a couple years ago that was crazy. It had like Mackenzie Childs inspired little items in it. Stop it. It was beautiful. So you guys want to make sure that you're subscribed to both me, if you haven't already, and At Home with Kay so that you don't miss out on that painting collab. It drops at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time next Saturday. So you guys have a whole week worth of really, really great videos from me to just look forward to. And I know I'm looking forward to them. In addition to that, never forget that I drop a short every single day. Every single day. Not sometimes on a Tuesday if the mood is right and it smells good. No, I drop a short every single day. So if you guys want to see what I'm looking at in my Dollar Tree and understand how I'm sourcing the items that I use in my DIYs, you definitely want to make sure that you watch those shorts. Plus they're funny because I'm kind of funny. So that's what you have to look forward to. Plus the Fab 5 collabs coming up at the end of the month. My collab with Joy from Joyful Designs, Trash It Treasures coming up. We got Saturday videos with 10 freaking DIYs in them. I mean, stop it. Oh, how could I forget? Aaron.
Yeah.
How could you let me forget?
Shit. What is it?
One of the best videos of the season is going to be coming out on Monday, I believe, the 14th, which is our fall styling video. We are styling our living room from top to bottom and are going to be showing you guys what we did. I'm showing you the before, I'm showing you the in-between, the good, the bad, and all of the in-between, as Keish would say. I'm showing you guys everything. I'm showing you guys some of the DIYs we did to pull that room together. We are really going to try to make as entertaining of a video as is humanly possible, showing you guys that styling, so you do not want to miss out on that. That is going to be a great video. Anything going on in the Kids-Nommets? Dang, my throat hurts.
Stylist says you did a great job.
Thanks, Keish. I feel so, I'm totally ridiculously proud of this friggin' wreath, you guys, because like when you don't really make wreaths, I don't know, it feels, you know, when you don't usually do something and then you start trying to do it and you're like, oh, I don't know, it's probably a lot more complicated than it looks. You know, you feel that way, but I'm glad. I like how it turned out. It certainly turned out better than my decoupage nightmare, which was my first time trying to decoupage. If you want to see the struggle that I went through, that video is also up on the channel. But hey, if you're a DIY crafter, it doesn't help you if all you do is the stuff that you do well all the time. I want to be challenged. I want to continue to push myself and grow my skill set. And the way to do that is to do what I'm doing. To make wreaths sometimes, to try to decoupage sometimes, to make belts and purses sometimes. I don't know. I consider myself an artist, and I like to play in all the mediums. I dabble as much as I can. And for those of you who don't know, I am also a published author. And right now, I am selling the heck up out of my zombie seed book, which is not unusual because it is October, and a lot of people like to read kind of horror stories in October. If you are a person who does like to read as well, and you don't mind a little bit of spice in your reading, I would definitely strongly suggest that you head on over to PM Barnes Author at Amazon and take a look at the offering of books that I have. It's not just zombie books. There's a lot of different books there for you to take a look at and peruse. So if you are somebody who's interested in that, make sure to head on over there. Anywho, I think we're done now. And I would like to take a shower, get the hot glue out of the back of my throat, and just enjoy the rest of my day because it has been a long work weekend to bring you guys great content. So is there anything else going on in Kiznama's baby pants?
Not right now.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys got a good look at the wreath because it's awesome. And I also hope that if you are finding us here, you will choose to subscribe because we're good people. And if you found us, that means you're probably our people, especially if you're enjoying yourself. And we want to have our people here, and we treat our people very well. We have a good community that we're building, and I want to continue to build that community. And you are more than welcome to be here with us. Now, at some point, Aaron's going to race up because he's in the entirely other room. And you're going to see his hand jump in the way because he's going to be in here. But let me see, is there anything additionally that I wanted to say? No, I don't think so. I've said it all 1,000 times before, except for this, and I'll say it. I probably said it 1,000 times. I'm going to say it 1,001 times. You are greatly appreciated by me, and I love your comments. Your feedback means a lot to me. Your support means a lot to me. I appreciate you guys. You're helping us grow, and you're helping us reach more people. And honestly, right now, people need some good stuff. And that's what we're trying to do, is bring good stuff. So I hope that this continues to grow. I appreciate you guys. I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that you find something here that inspires you. Sounds like Kay was inspired to go ahead and make a wreath. I hope that you are inspired as well. And as always, what's that? Don't get fancy, Aaron. Don't get fancy. As always, you guys know that we invite you to come back, hang out, and be okay with us. Right? Bye, guys.